Hello and welcome back to the Linux Panic YouTube channel. In this video, we're going to be looking at, does HyperX software work on Linux out of the box using Wine? But first, before we proceed any further into the video, I'd like to thank my channel members Ms. Slav and Brad Williams for being supporters. They get early access to videos such as this one right here, as well as a little badge next to their name for videos and live streams. Anyway, let's proceed into the video. So I know this one's light, but unfortunately there's not really much I could have done, considering the fact that my computer sits inside a metal box and it has been lightning storming recently. So the last thing I want to do is fry the better part of 3,000 Australian dollars or 15, well, no, hang on. The better part of 5,000 Australian dollars worth of hardware. Yeah, look, last thing I want to do is fry that, so I've had to wait in order to make this video because the weather has not been cooperative. And there's not really much I can do about that one. Welcome to Australian summertime. Anyway, HyperX software. Now you're probably wondering, why HyperX? Because I am evidently a very silly goose. Or not, depending on your opinion. And what I've done is I bought myself a HyperX keyboard, not realizing it was a HyperX keyboard, only because it has a removable USB cable that can be replaced. Now, having a removable, replaceable cable on your keyboards these days is bloody fantastic, because if the cable dies, the keyboard's fine. It's just a pop out, done, no worries. So, what we need to do is we need to first up look up HyperX software. And it is important that you actually make sure you get the right HyperX software. Because at the moment, HyperX are trying to give you 2 bits of software. So yes, I know you got the cookies, yada yada. There's HyperX NGENUITY and then the NGENUITY Beta. Now, unfortunately, the NGENUITY Beta does not bloody work. I want my... Oh, you're being a pain in the face hole. Right, you're being a pain in the face hole. Because you don't actually need to, unless they've now changed this oh, okay. NGENUITY software. Thank you. Right. This is why I don't like Windows. Because it forces you. Here we are. Download NGENUITY. The reason why this is important for is because I was then gifted a HyperX microphone, which is the one I'm talking to you on now. Now, what's good about these is this keyboard and this microphone, they both have lights on them. And the good thing about that is they will mirror each other. So, you've got the lights on the keyboard and the lights on the microphone, and they both mirror each other, which is bloody fantastic. But also, you've got more settings you can control on the microphone. Because this microphone has 4 different audio modes on it, and a dial here, that if I get loud into, deafens you, which you don't want to do. But it also has a selector on the back. When I can find it, there it is. It's got a selector on the back that changes the mode. So this is, right now this is interview, this is cardioid, this is omnidirectional, and this is side to side. I prefer the interview mode because it gives back and forth and nothing on the sides, which is good. Which makes things like doing videos perfectly good. And this is why I like it, because you then can have extra settings to play around with. I know it works on Windows, but that's not what we're here about. We're here to find out whether the HyperX NGENUITY software, I hate how it's NGENUITY, not Ingenuity, but I guess every bit of hardware manufacturer's got to have their own flair on things. Has a thing, because this has a tap to mute on the top of it. I've got That's to make sure it doesn't fall over, because the last thing we want is to be thwommed by the microphone. As we can see, it's now downloaded. So, important thing numero uno is we need to make sure this will actually work. Allow executing file as a program. Open with sneezy. Hang on. Sorry, I had to sneeze. Last thing I wanted to do was deafen you, because this microphone absolutely picks it up. Where is Wine? There is Wine installer. Okay. Scroll right down to the bottom of the list. Oh, where is it? Wine installer. Okay. So now it's just doing its usual spinny. Or we could have done. You know what I should have done? I should have done this with the command line interface. Talking about Wine, at the moment, they've not currently released a new major branch of Wine, thankfully. Bear with me. Open a terminal. So, Wine, HyperX NGENUITY. Yep. So here we go. Here is what we're erroring out on. What the hell are we erroring out on? Unhandled exception. Oh, that's about right, isn't it? Through an exception, basically it wants to not. No. So we'll try that once more. And if not, give it a moment. So that doesn't want to know. So if we now do apt search HyperX, what we see here is nothing. If we do apt search NGENUITY, nothing. So why doesn't this want to work? If we open this in bottles, hang on, no. Where the hell has my bottles gone? I can't tell you that one because I don't know. No, it's not bottles. Oh, I can't bloody remember it now. Just Wine. Screw it. Lutris. Funnily enough, Lutris is actually designed to do this sort of thing. So, let's give it a try, shall we? Game name, it's just HyperX. Install setup file. Continue. Come on. So, in theory, this should just work. But what we can also do is just have a quick scroll around and see if HyperX software. Let's have if I could type correctly. I'm having a bad day with that, apparently. So there is no official. Of course, there isn't. So OpenRGB. Get a project. So OpenRGB. We'll give this a try, shall we? Come on. Yes. Ah, that's wonderful. I'm just gonna. I might cancel that actually. No, we'll wait for it to install because there's nothing wrong with having another version of Proton. So, come on. Evidently, there is a way around it. How much? Come on. You have half a meg. Screw it. Right. That's done. Now what we want to do is do properties, permissions, allow the execution as program, app image. Do that. Devices. Rescan devices. Oh, it died. Why did it die? Information. Yes. SDK server, nothing. Well, okay then. Supported devices. So if we do HyperX, as we can see here, evidently, it does not want to say what I want. HyperX Origins HP. That's the one I have. Get hardware IDs. So, devices. Why is it not here? Rescan devices. See, why didn't... I would have loved if you said that from the get-go. So, sudo / OpenRGB. Feed it the password. There we go. No. What? Why does that think that is an additional keyboard? I couldn't tell you. But this does work. Because if I move that to there, it now shows up. What the bloody... does it think my mouse is... Does it think my mouse is a gaming keyboard? What? I don't know what that one is. I couldn't tell you. But unfortunately, it does not detect the microphone. That might just be a issue with the software. But as we can see here, things do work, but not quite. So, the question of does HyperX software work? No, but we do have an alternative. And I do want to just do a quick check. I want to do a by zone RG. Oh my god, that works. That's cool. Okay, that's cool. Anyway, it works, kind of. I don't know what the bloody hell that one is. I couldn't tell you to save my life. That's a bit weird. I don't know what that is. Don't know what that one is. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed the video. If you liked it, hit the like button. If you disliked it, hit the dislike. They're both soon to work, even though you can only see one of them. Remember, when you use Linux, don't panic. That's my job. I've been Nick. You've been amazing. Have a wonderful rest of your day. Goodbye.